Hi everyone, today we are presenting our group project on Backloggd, a game tracking platform with data on over 60,000 games. My name is Yijing Wang.
And my name is Junjie Liu.
Okay. So we built 5 Tableau dashboards to look at this data from different angles: industry trends, genre and ratings, developer and publisher, player engagement, and the platform ecosystem. We will walk through the highlights from each one. Next page. So the first dashboard looks at how the industry has grown over time. Game releases stayed pretty flat until around 2010 and then took off, peaking near 3,070 games in 2022. The drop we see in 2022 and 2023 isn't a real slowdown. It's just because our data collection stopped partway through 2023. We also found that the average ratings dipped a bit during the mid-2010s, probably from the indie games boom, but have since recovered to their highest point yet. And most of the recent growth actually comes from just one genre, not the whole industry evenly. Next page. And our dashboard two talks about general performance. The interesting here is that popularity and quality basically don't line up. Look at the brawler. It's the most played genre of all, but its rating is only middle of the pack. Not look at the visual novel. It's the highest rated genre at 3.34, but it's almost the least played. So the genre people spend the most time in on the ones they are very highest. The only genre that wins on both is turn-based strategy, and it's a exception, not the rule, which tells us something simple. Most played and and best are two different things. One measures how much attention a genre gets. The other measures whether people actually like it. Next page. Um, so here's the catch with averages. The gap between the best and worst genre is tiny, just 0.45 points from 2.88 up to 3.34. So on paper, every genre looks about the same, but the average hides what's going on inside. Some genre like puzzle are tight, most games land close together, so you know what you are getting. Others, like adventure, are all over the place. The same label cover both great games and terrible ones. So judging a genre by its average is misleading. A short spread means it's safe bet. A wide spread means it's a gamble, and the average won't warn you which one you are looking at. Next page. And our dashboard three talks about the developer performance, the most prolific studio and the best rated ones are two different lists. So we started with 13 and 662 developers, but most only made one or two games. So we focused on the 305 studios and made to 25 or more, the ones with a real track record. Then we put two lists side by side, and the most prolific studios are the names everyone knows: Nintendo, Sega, Konami, EA. The highest rated ones are smaller studio like Seventh Expansion and Kojima Productions. None of them passed about 90 games, and the two lists barely share a single name. Making a lot of games and making great games turn out to be two completely different paths, and almost nobody walks both. Next page. And we went in expecting the obvious story that the studios pumping out the most games would have a worst ratings, but that's not what happened. Among the big studios, it's split to both way. Nintendo, Capcom, and Square and next they will rate it even at huge scale. But others like THQ, Activision, Bandai sits below average. So high output that means slow P. The real difference isn't quantity versus quality. That it's that some large studios can hold their quality as they scale up, and some just can't.
And okay, in Dashboard 4, we found something interesting. Like people don't just waitlist games, they pile them up and they never play them. The backlog hit 3.3 million, which is even bigger than the waitlist. They keep adding, but they're not like get round to plays. Only 378,000 are actually being played right now. And you can see in the actual games, most waitlisted game is like Skillzone and Starfield, which they are barely played because they not released yet. Meanwhile, the most played games like Minecraft or GTA 5 have almost no waitlist because everyone have already played them. So two numbers look similar, but they measure opposite things. The waitlist is like people hope to play, and the plays are what they actually did. This is this one matters more than it looks. So 85% of all reviews are positives, 3 stars or even higher. Bad reviews, which is like under 2 stars, are basically non-existent. It's under 2%. And the reason is very simple. If you like a game, you may review it. If you don't, you may just like quit and move on. You never leave a rating on it. So what we seen is mostly happy players talking to each others. The one who didn't like it really like put on any comments on it, which means every time we use rating in this project, we should read them a little bit generous because they are like vendors to people who stuck around, not everyone who tried it. On dashboard 4, we find out the PC actually wins a mile. Almost 30,000 games, nearly 4 times than Mac. And the consoles are all sit behind, way behind, around like 5 to 6,000 each. But it's not winning it's best because it's not winning by its best machine. It's winning by there's no gatekeepers. Almost everyone can release their game on Steam, and while consultants make you get approved first, and then the libraries publish your game, so it stays smaller. And this is the same things we saw back in Dashboard 1 in the indie booms, and no barriers cause huge volumes. The platform data is just another angle of the story. We expected exclusive to score higher, and everybody assumed that there will be more published. But the number comes out almost the same, 3.01 of the exclusive and 3.05 for the multi-platforms. So the flat without the findings, because being exclusive is a business decision, not a quality one. It is about who's playing for the reach, not how good the game is. And there's been the theme all project. The things like people assume to get together exclusive games and qualities at the both sides. But actually, usually it didn't do so well. So over the course for the project, we cleaned and structured 60,000 game dataset. There's examined it. Then we examined it from like 5 angles. So industries, genres, and developers, game players' behavior and platforms. What united our finding was a single pattern. The relationships people takes for the granted really hold up under the data. Our goal is never to confirm what we expected, but to see what is actually there. So that's all of our presentation. Um, if you have any questions, feel free to contact us. And thank you everyone for listening.